In this video, I will be discussing about polynomials. So this video aims to define and illustrate the basic terms of polynomial, identify the types of polynomials, and distinguish polynomials from mere expressions or terms. Polynomials, these are expressions combining numbers and letters involving at least one of the basic operations. A polynomial can have constants, variables, and exponents, but never division by a variable. The following illustrate polynomials. 2x, 3x plus 1/2, 5x squared plus x cubed minus x squared. Definition of basic terms in polynomials. Constant. It is a symbol that assumes one specific value. Example, we have 1, 2, 1/2, and 9. Variable. It is a symbol that assumes many values. Example, x, variable y, variable z. A polynomial can have one variable. Example, we have x to the 4th minus 2x squared plus x. This is an example of a polynomial with 3 terms and 1 variable. A polynomial can have 2 or more variables. For example, xy to the 4th minus 5x squared z. This is an example of a polynomial with 3 variables and 2 terms. Algebraic expression, or simply expression, is a collection of constants and variables involving at least one of the basic operations in mathematics. Term. It is an expression preceded by plus or minus sign. The following are algebraic expressions of one term. R squared, 2 over x, a plus b over a minus b, square root of y, quantity x minus y raised to the power of 4, a plus b plus c all over 3. The following are algebraic expressions of two terms. ab minus 3, x minus abc all over 3 minus 1, 1 over x minus 1 over y. Observe that the terms are preceded with minus sign. Another example of algebraic expression with two terms, we have x minus x over a plus 1 and 2 minus r squared. Monomial. It is a term involving only the product of a real number, which may have coefficients of variables with non-negative integral exponents. A constant c is a special kind of monomial. Identify if the following is monomial or not. 6. Is it a monomial or not? The answer is monomial. 3b. Monomial. 1 over x. The answer is not monomial. This is not a monomial because dividing by a variable is not allowed. 15xyz squared. Monomial. A over b minus 5. The answer is not a monomial. Square root of x. The answer is not monomial because the exponent for square root of x is 1/2. X squared y to the 4th. The answer is monomial. X minus y. The answer is not monomial because dividing by a variable is not allowed. Polynomial. It is a sum of finite number of monomials. The general polynomial in one variable of degree n is of the form a sub n times x to the power of n plus a sub 1 times x plus a sub 0, where a sub n should not be equal to 0. Binomial. It is a polynomial expression which contains exactly two terms. A binomial can be considered as a sum or difference between two monomials. Example, we have x squared minus x, xy squared plus xy. So these are considered binomial since it contains exactly two terms. For the first example, we have two terms, x squared and x. For the second example, we have the terms xy squared and xy. Trinomial. It is a polynomial expression which contains exactly three terms. Example, x cubed minus x squared plus 7. This is a trinomial with the following terms, x cubed, x squared, and 7. Another example, 4x squared plus 9x plus 6. Degree of polynomial. The degree of polynomial in x is the greatest exponent occurring in the variable x. For example, x to the 4th minus x to the 7th. The degree of polynomial is 7. Since 7 is the greatest exponent occurring in variable x. 2 minus x cubed minus x to the 4th. The greatest exponent is 4. So, the degree is 4. Quantity 2x to the power of 0. Degree is equal to 0. The expressions square root of x, x to the negative 3, 1 over x, 1 over x squared, have no degree since these are not polynomials. If a monomial is expressed as a product of two or more symbols, each of the symbols is called the coefficient of the rest of the product. For example, 2xy. 2 here is considered as numerical coefficient, while variables x, y are considered as our literal coefficients. Two monomials or two terms are similar if they have the same literal coefficients. Example, 2x and negative 3x. They are similar terms since they have literal coefficient x. Identify if the given is polynomial or not. 2x. The answer is polynomial. 3xy to the negative 2. Answer, not a polynomial since the exponent is negative. 2 over x plus 2. The answer is not polynomial since dividing by a variable is not allowed. Negative 6y squared minus 7 over 9x. The answer is polynomial. Square root of 2. The answer is polynomial since square root of 2 is a constant.